It's 1960s Pittsburgh, and the executive office of Alcoa is caught in a crisis. The CEO, Paul O'Neill, walks in, not to chatter about profits, but to obsess over the one eye-opening number nobody else has dared focus on: worker safety. This fixation on overlooked issues set Alcoa on a dramatic path to effectiveness. But what does it really mean to get the right things done? Let's unwrap the habits making executives like O'Neill actual powerhouses of productivity. Time is the most stubborn enemy of executives. Drucker doesn't just tell you to manage it. He dives deep into the reality of its relentless siege, setting you up to cut through the chaos. Paul O'Neill took over Alcoa and immediately chased down one truth: where was time vanishing? By tracking meetings, interruptions, and daily routines, he realized executives spent enormous chunks on trivial issues. He revamped schedules, killed useless meetings, and doubled focus on what truly mattered, like worker safety metrics. Results: productivity soared and safety records shattered industry norms. Think of time as a bank account where you only have 24 hours to spend daily. Executives must become ruthless financial planners, not wasting a single minute on frivolous spending. Drucker likens this to budgeting money. Without tracking, you don't know where it leaks. The secret? Reserve your time for high-value tasks that replenish your interest. Results. Once you carve out time deliberately, clarity emerges like dawn breaking over fog. Drucker shows executives how this clarity reveals hidden opportunities and dormant strengths in their teams. Instead of getting buried in busy work, you shift gear and transform from a frantic firefighter to a strategic architect. The magic? Your day feels longer, richer, and surprisingly controllable. Effectiveness isn't about doing everything. It's about choosing contributions that create impact. Drucker nails why deciding what to add is the hardest and most essential executive skill. Take a government official Drucker references. Instead of juggling multiple minor projects, he zeroed in on revamping the tax code, the one area hurting the most citizens. This focus got more done, more deeply, sparking a wave of public trust. Effort was redirected from decent to distinctly valuable, turning a bureaucratic grind into a legacy. Imagine you're playing chess, but you only move pawns aimlessly. Drucker points out that effective executives don't fret over effort or busyness. They fixate on contribution. It's like aiming sniper shots instead of random gunfire. Your value boils down to what impact you leave behind, not how tired you get trying. Here's a kicker: effective executives don't just do known tasks. They hunt for the vacuum, those problem spots everyone else neglects. Filling these gaps creates disproportionate returns. Like O'Neill with worker safety, these overlooked contributions become your secret weapon, turning you from just another cog into a linchpin. Decision-making isn't glamorous, but Drucker claims it's the linchpin that knits all your efforts together. Executives who master this turn complexity into clarity. Here's how. Drucker recounts a city manager paralyzed by endless proposals until he insisted everyone submit a one-line problem definition before solutions. This forced clarity weeded out fluff and focus sidetracked agendas. Executives learn that nailing what problem you're solving is half the battle, often overlooked but critical to actual results. One mind-bending tactic Drucker recommends is acting like you're looking back from the future. Imagine it's a year later. Did your decision work? This backward vision cuts through hype and bias, forcing you to rehearse consequences and spot flaws. Think of it like a dress rehearsal for your decision's performance before it hits the stage. Finally, decisions aren't forever. They're experiments with a deadline. Effective executives treat them as probation periods with built-in review points, ready to pivot rather than stubbornly double down. This mindset keeps you nimble and prevents costly escalations of commitment, a refreshing break from the set-it-and-forget-it trap. Remember Alcoa's Paul O'Neill, laser-focused on worker safety, an overlooked number that changed everything. Drucker teaches the same: get ruthless with time, pick the right fights to contribute, and turn decisions into smart experiments. Next time you feel overwhelmed, try this. Write down the single most overlooked problem in your day and attack that first. Watch how effectiveness sneaks up on you. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.